I bought this Motorola Droid phone a week or two ago. I really love it. It's got the Android operating system, which is based on Linux, and it's got lots of apps that I like. One thing I was wondering about, it has such a good resolution that I was wondering if you could watch some screencasts, some narrated explanations of computer activity right here on your Droid. Say you were taking a long train trip, and this has a large storage on here, 16 gigabytes. So you could put a lot of stuff onto this thing, but could you watch it for like more than an hour without your eyes getting tired? So that was something I was wondering about. I think I've come up with a real low-cost solution. And check this out. You could just use something like this, and this is a carton, an egg carton, and it says local pasture-raised eggs. YehovahJiraiFarm.com, federal certified organic feed. Use any one of these things. You know, they're interchangeable. That's one of the things about being open. You don't have one egg carton for one purpose and one egg carton for another. They don't lock you into the eggs. You don't have to use the eggs in a particular recipe. It's your eggs. You get to do whatever you want with them, right? So let's try. You take something like this. You put your Motorola Droid in here. And if you notice, we got about a ½ inch where we could have a lens on top. And the kind of lens that you might want to get is a Fresnel lens. This is available in office supply stores. I bought it online for about $8.50, and that included the shipping. So these things are real cheap. And this lens has a 3x magnification. So if you kind of hold it up above your Droid phone, you can look at screencasts and your eyes don't get tired even when it shows the small menus at the top of the screencast. And I've tried this out. It works kind of nice. What I want to be able to do is kind of rest this Fresnel lens right on top. So I'm going to use something other than an egg carton for this experiment. And here's the Fresnel lens that I bought. It's called the Magnifier Magnimark. 3x the magnification with a 6-inch ruler. It's made by Carson Optical, and you can buy it online. It's the MM22 magnifier. Not expensive at all. Very light. What I'm going to do now is we're going to use this. This is just a cardboard box that I found in my house. Some electronics was shipped in it. And you know, there's a myth that when you buy electronics, that the electronics is worth more than the box. But you know, sometimes the box is worth more than the electronics, especially in this kind of experiment. So I'm going to try and cut with a knife. I'm going to cut this, and we're going to come back in a minute or two. I'm going to try and lay this down in the bottom. And look, we got a full 2 inches where I could rest the Fresnel lens on top. And then this side is going to be open, so I can hold my hands. I can manipulate the Motorola Droid from this side. I'm going to cut it right here. So let's come back in a minute, and I'm going to, after I've cut this, I'm going to see how well this works. I think it's going to work well. It's going to work well. Oh, it looks great. Whoa. It's just perfect. It came out. So now we got the two pieces. Check it out. This is the piece we're just going to discard. Put that aside, and this just fits in here. And look, we have, it's just perfect. It's about 2 inches, and it's very comfortable. Now, I want to pull up a screencast, and we can look. You can see if you're on a train, you can just hold it like that, real comfortably. And you can use your headphones, right? Use headphones. Over here in this video, we're going to plug in the Droid into speakers so that you can hear how clear it is. And I'm going to show you some screencasts, a little bit of a screencast from one of my favorite screencasters. That's Richard Quarren up in Canada. He makes, with his partner Heathen X, they make outstanding screencasts about Inkscape, the free vector drawing program. And they've made more than 100 of those. So I've started putting them on my Droid because I love free software. I want people to be able to learn how to do drawings with that stuff.
Page down. There I have my kind of Polaroid. Now, where the effect comes in is in the shadow of this Polaroid. So what I can do very easily is select that background rectangle that we created. Hit Control D to duplicate it. I'm going to turn it black, solid black. And now what I'm going to do is actually change that object into a path so that when I double click it I can get nodes.
Hey, I just had an idea. How about if we like tape it down? Maybe if we tape it down, it'd be, let's tape down the left side over here, and let's get some more tape and do the right side. See, if we tape it down, it's going to work just beautifully. Here we are. Here's taping down the right side a bit. Oh yes. This is no longer a homebrew product. This is a finished product. Let's slide that thing on in. Now let's take a look at a video made by one of the editors of PC World. It shows up really nice on the Motorola Droid, including headshot and screenshots.
Hello. Do you ever feel like sticking it to the man? Are you tired of running the same old operating system day after day? Do you have an old, slow computer that's choking to death under Windows? Or are you tired of paying for software? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then it might be time to give Linux a try. Today I'm going to show you how to install Ubuntu Linux, the most popular distribution, on any computer you might have. To begin, go to ubuntu.com and click the download link at the top of the page. Once the file is downloaded, burn it to a CD. Go ahead and pop it in your PC. The Auto Run menu will pop up and give you a couple of installation options. I'm going to show you the easiest way, which is to install it from right inside Windows. Go ahead and click on runwooby.exe. And when you get to the Ubuntu installation menu, you want to choose Install Inside Windows. It'll present you with some default options. Go ahead and accept them in most cases. It's going to set aside a small portion of your hard drive space, which is really all that Ubuntu is going to need, and use relatively few system resources. It'll give you a username. You can change it if you want to, and you'll have to set a password. Once all the files have extracted to your hard drive, you'll choose Reboot Now and click Finish to restart your computer. When the boot manager starts up, choose Ubuntu.
So now you've seen how our camera shoots this little experiment. Try it at home. You're probably going to get better results.